Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, Big Funk, thinking right out here in the lab. Got my little fan going in to cool me off, so I won't be sweating out here. But it's pretty cool. I'm good. Doing what I do out here in the lab, what I do for you. Let's go. Right as a 24-hour live by storytelling. Story with a message, the message in the story for life. I give life lessons, and you tune into receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's ride. Right thinking mission. Yeah, I'm on it. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. I'm here to teach and hopefully enlighten, not debate and discuss. So, lesson. Right thinkers, way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission for all right thinkers, to do just that. And my intent is for you to get the lessons that I'm delivering, the lessons that I'm giving. The intent is to help you know thyself. That's why I call them lessons, rightisms, my life lessons to help you along with yours. Hopefully, you can use them to your benefit. That's what I give them to you. Let's go. Know thyself is what all right thinkers' goal is. So, one of these persons are you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's what I do. I do for you. I'm here to help you. Excuse me. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I ain't going there. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I can wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. To my app, the truth. I'm not a psychologist, sociologist, none of them guys. I don't do none of that reading people, but I do know people. So I'm a people person, and I'm pretty good at seeing what kind of person you are. So, right thinkers, let's talk about something I used to be real familiar with: cheaters. What's the difference between a good cheater and a bad cheater? That's the open-ended question. I have my views and opinion about that. That's what we're going to discuss. Hopefully, we can get the message in here. There's one. Okay, let's go. Good cheaters thinking, good cheaters think they are good at cheating. I used to be. Until when? Like anything that you do that's not good, and it's like anything done in the dark will be brought to light. So if you cheating, yeah, you're gonna get caught. So, well, if I don't get caught, then I'm a good cheater. Wrong again. Okay. If you're, mm, mm, one second, yeah, police want money. Can't do it. Moving on. Thanks, but no thanks. If you're if you're getting away with having your cake and eating it too, oh, you're good, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. My my days of being a Mason. We all married men. Why every time in the lodge I got to hear about your side affairs, about your so I was always against that nonsense once I became a married man. But cheating was a way of life if you doing you. Watch this. Cheaters are not what? Happy with themselves. That's the first thing. They still searching and looking for something that they don't have, obviously. And some of it results in going getting somewhere else. Excuses to do the wrong thing never is a good reason. But guess what? There's a price to pay, always. So understand that. Cheaters are not happy with themselves, first of all, so they end up what hurting other people to satisfy themselves, so to speak. So I'm not again, I ain't a psychiatrist, I'm not a counselor, I ain't trying to get into your personal business. I'm just giving you scenarios and situations that it ain't directed at nobody in particular, but those people who do that, simple as that. If you're a cheater, don't get mad at me for calling out cheaters. That ain't got to do with me. Understand that. I'm not pointing the finger at nobody. It's just a indirect concept for those who do that and partake in that. Hopefully, something out of his message may come through. So, why do people cheat? One of them are sexual desires. Another one is money. Those are pretty much the primary reasons for somebody to take their trust and betray it for either money or selfish pleasures. Either one is not good. But well, everybody makes an excuse for doing wrong. The idea of not doing it don't come into play. It's always after you do wrong. Well, I gotta pray for, I gotta repent. Stop. That's the most ridiculous concept going. If you know the consequences for doing this is this, when you do that, expect this. Simple. And if you know you reap what you sow, if you want good, that means you're going to do good. So stop with the make excuses of why you're doing bad or wrong. Again, I'm not under a counselor, I'm a teacher, and that concept is just stupid and dumb, and it never works out well for the individual. And most of those are egoistic people who are what? Are the biggest cheaters. Why? Because they're selfish and they think they're entitled to whatever it is they want to do. Okay? Let that stay there. Who's the better cheater? Who's better at cheating? Men or women? Here goes the debate. The ridiculous thing is going to be a debate, and somebody's going to think the other is better than the other. Let me be the judge. Neither one of y'all are any good at nothing, male or female. Get that part straight. So let's talk about you who think one is better than the other. It's a rhetorical question. Who's better at cheating, men or women? Neither. Why? Both are really what? Losers in life. When you decide to cheat, you are a bad person. Haru, higher conscious, higher nature, which you aspire to be, a good person. Set, lower nature, egoistic, me, I, self-serving. So cheaters are Satanians. Simple. Good people are horrific. Simple. Conceptually. Why is this? Why? If cheating is part of your lifestyle, you will suffer high blood pressure. You will have constant worries. You will be agitated. You will never be comfortable. And guess what? The main killer going to be for you? Stress. The hidden killer. Why? Because all deceitful, cheating people have to live with the stress that they cause themselves. They're not going to tell the doctor, well, doc, you know, I got 2 outside women and I got 1 pregnant and I got, that ain't going to work. Why? Really? You wouldn't die early age. Why? Stress kills? Brothers, our stress factor off the chart. Why? It's shown on the machine when you go to the doctor, but you go to the doctor because stuff ain't feeling too good or whatever, and your stuff is off the chart. Why do you think that is? Doctor know you got a bunch of nonsense going on in your life that you can't sleep at night, you can't have your phone where you ain't not in your presence, all that stuff. That's all indicators of cheaters. Y'all think y'all slick. You think when I go in the shower, I gotta take my phone. Why? Wifey. I don't take my phone. Why? So all you people who think that nobody recognizes the stuff, the anyone, idiosyncrasies that y'all think you can been there, done that. Moving on, but that's my concept with you guys who think that one is better than the other. But my fellas, sisters too, that causes your high anxiety, that causes your stress factor to go sky high, and you ain't even paying attention, and you're the reason why. It's like the ego. You don't know you have an ego. It's running you then. Because if you ain't aware of it, it got you. Simple. Sisters, I forgot y'all, okay, who are living a double life. You know, hump some white lifestyle with the wifey and food checks fresh chance you get to get loose and get a freak on. We know them too. Okay. Fellas, if you take the side chick and make her your main chick, there's a phrase we had. You can't make a hoe into a housewife. If a lady's willing to prostitute herself, lady willing to sleep with you, knowing scenario, she a hoe. She'll never be a housewife. Why? Because if she do it with you, okay, need I say more? So if you did that, it was the thing. You're the only one she cheat with. Quick story, right quick. Let me dig you. Back in my day, when I'm running around, I got my girl. I tell her, look, baby, we got to stop because I'm about to get married, so I'm going to go straight, stop this nonsense. This was in May. I get married in September, so I'm playing my chart, getting ready. Okay, first marriage, I'm doing all this. I get married in September. She boo-hoo and she's so heartbroken. She gets married in December. In the discussion, who's playing who? See, again, in the game when I was out there, it's play or be played. You go to their crib and y'all talking on the phone, I'm on my way, and whatever happens, something you get there, they don't answer the door or answer the phone. Been there, okay, so I'm just put my business out there, so we'll go back, get back to the lesson. All right, here you go, watch this, where we at? Now, having a loving, caring mate who is trusting in everything you say and do makes it easy to cheat for you. Why? They're not probing. They're not questioning. Hey, honey, I'm going away. I'm going to the moon for a couple of days. Okay, babe, you be careful. Okay, so that's easy. But the inevitable always happens. Blows up. So moving on. Men are bad cheaters. So they say. Fellas, that side chick never works out. That's why divorce rate is that 50%. Why? But y'all, it's a crapshoot. If you play with that little fella, 9 times out of 10, you're going to crap out. Fellas, women are not stupid. Trust me. They love you, and yeah, they'll give you enough rope to hang yourself, so to speak. Why? Because they can sense the change in you when stuff just different. You think you got to. No, fellas, no, again, no. Sisters, help me out with this. But guess what? Go both ways. So understand that. My pendulum goes both ways equally. I don't just cut one way, it goes both ways, men and women. That's something for you other ones too. I ain't forgot y'all, since y'all want to get in this race. Ain't nothing worse than gay cheating. Okay? That's supposed to be last. I couldn't hold it. So that's y'all ain't immune to it. Okay, understand that. Fellas, when you lose your marriage relationship that you did all things right, paid the bills, raised the kids, did it, but you got caught cheating. So because of cheating, when you get caught, all that's done. That's really not a good result for a little time. Come on, man. Don't make sense. The numbers don't add up. I had a 5-year run at the drug game. I spent 3 years giving that back in lockup. Numbers don't add up. No. Understand that. So if you think cheating is ever going to mount up to something good, no, it won't. Know what amount up? Stop doing it. Some people just can't stop doing themselves. That's the ego driven. That's an addiction. Okay? Psychological. Really. Moving on. Fellas, if you're single, man. When I was a ladies' man, I was single. I wasn't a ladies' man when I was married. Come on, man. No, a ladies' man is when you can just act like Bugs Bunny and go hold the hole and you can just, yeah, okay. That's between you and that individual. Y'all know what you believe in the hereafter. Y'all both know what y'all was thereafter. So that's fine. That's agreement too. That's consulting the depths. That's it. But if one person's in love and thinking it's going to be this and you just stringing them along, that's not good on either side, male or female. So don't get to thinking, well, I just, no, that's not good. Remember the rule. Right thing philosophy says, don't do to others what you don't want done to you. If you do stuff to people that you don't want done to you, I think you're a bad person. Moving on. Fellas, we have to choose. We have a choice to what? Cheat or not to cheat. That's the choice. Good at cheating is really self-defeating. Why? Because when you get caught, you really don't want to pay the dues. Why? Because it's going to be expensive. It's going to be costly. Divorce, however long you was in that marriage relationship, gone. That's not a good price. Okay, the stakes is high when you're doing stuff that will cost you everything. If you want to risk everything for a good time, you won't be the first, and trust me, you won't be last. But you can avoid that scenario for yourself because it's your choice. Moving on, quick lesson, trying to get it out. Women are good cheaters, so they say. They get caught too. But the men, they get smart. They get a private investigator. Why? Because they know how sneaky women are. Then they're supposed to be so smart. But if you decide to cheat, your intellect down the drain. Why? That's just not smart. And you can't make wrong right. You can't justify doing wrong. So let's start with that. So women who cheat are no better than men who cheat. They just are what? Better at it because the man probably too busy. Like some women, they too busy to pay attention to what you're really doing. So they just take what you say for what it is. It go both ways. Women just better at it. Why? Because man's like, he just gullible. Okay? Cheating women, watch this, will make excuses for their cheating and blame their mate or who they cheating with instead of themselves. Don't take responsibility for none of that. Well, I need this. I want to do that. He wouldn't get it. All that excuses for doing wrong. That's all it is. So I don't need to hear that. I'm not your psychiatrist. I ain't your therapist. So all that is irrelevant to me. That's between you and your maker and the one who you cheating on. And fellas and sisters, if your mate is cheating on you and you kiss them, you have a choice to make. And everybody that I know chose to forgive because that's the righteous thing. I'm about to get loose. Don't do it. If I catch you cheating, hasta la vista, baby. And guess what? It goes the same for me. You catch me cheating, you got the right to leave me. But I'm not selling for somebody cheating on me. Why? Because I'm not going to cheat on you. Simple as that. So I'm offering that deal. Why? Because I'm going to live up to it. Trust me. Some things you don't want to test, but trust. If you let a cheater get away with cheating, what are you going to do? What's she going to do? Come on now. It's human nature. So understand that. Sometimes you just got to know when to say, okay, bye-bye. If you have principles, if you have morals that you live by, ethical codes that I'm not going to accept that. Simple as that. And nobody should. And it's your choice. Again, somebody doesn't make them choices and they, oh, you did it. That's a you problem. Do me once, shame on you. Why? Because we be through. Do me twice, that's on me. Why? For allowing you to do it again. So please, brothers and sisters, understand philosophical points of view should be adhered to. Why? Because they're there for a purpose and a reason, instituted for the reason that they put to help you. Sorry about that. Let me wrap this up. Get a little personal. All right. Women who are not happy, mainly in bed or financially, are strong, who are not strong-willed, will what? They cheat for sexual happiness. Well, he can't get up no more. Oh, that what? Ah, ah. That's an excuse. Moving on. Right, thinkers? Here you go. We are no difference. There is no difference between a good, bad, male, female cheater. They all are not right thinkers. So if you're a right thinker, cheating can't be. And the church was doing its job. You wouldn't have people in church doing wrong thing. Why? They would have respect. That's why. For themselves. When you don't have respect for yourself, you're gonna disrespect everything and everything else. So that's why. But if what you're following and supposed to be professed to be should deter you from doing those things, if it's not, it ain't doing its job. Or you just BS it. Moving on, belief system. Cheating is a bad thing, no matter who does it, male or female. It's not a competition. Okay? No winners in cheating. Okay? Well, I cheat better than you. I can get better than you. I ain't get caught. I just all ego. That's all. That's pure ego. Cheaters are egoistic. Watch this. Oh, I was a cheater. Yeah. And when I got caught cheating, when I got cheated on, hmm, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got to go. The little thing here, you don't think about theirs when you're doing what you're doing to them. But when it's done to you, that's when it hits home a little bit. And trust me, I'm the victim of that too. So I'm trying to tell you, I keep it real. Ain't no different. And guess what? It hurt. So what happened? I stopped being a cheater ever since. One time ago. Men say women cheat better than men. Women say men cheat better than women. Cheating is lying. It's not a gender thing. Stop with the who's better. Women cheaters, men cheaters, is all according to your personal experience. But guess what? Lo and behold, cheating is not just for men and women relationship or vice versa. Cheating is when man on man or woman on woman. So cheating comes in all shapes and sizes. That's my point. But be a right thinker. Don't be a cheater. I'm out.